Up, Gemini, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys, so let's start off with a happy birthday to all of you, to my May Geminis, to my June Geminis. I really hope you guys are enjoying it or that you're going to enjoy it. So take a shot of tequila for me. Now, let's see what's going on with y'all. This is going to be your June regular reading. Whatever comes out, comes out. And this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Gemini signs. So let's see what's going on with y'all. Now, the deck that I'm using, guys, it's called the Wild Unknown Tarot. Okay, just in case y'all want to check that out. And remember, guys, that you could always check me out on Instagram to see the daily energies that I post every day. High Vibrations 44. All of this is in the description below if you want to check that out. All right, what is going on with the sign of Gemini? June 2019. The Knight of Swords in the reverse wanted to pop out. Okay, so maybe there's something that you guys may be going through where a reckless side of you can come out, okay, or a side that you don't often show, but it's usually, something that's kind of reckless, something that could be showing a shadow element of just your personality or who you are. Okay, so we have past, present, and future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here is the Star card in the reverse. So something that you decide to either lose faith in, or something that maybe you desired or someone around you may have desired, but I see a fallout here. Okay, something that is no longer being accepted into your life. But to be real with you, this was something that your soul didn't want. And I see success with you not having this. Okay, so very interesting. Let's see how this works out. So the first card that you guys have for your past is the Page of Cups. All right, so with the Page of Cups here, this could be some sort of offer that comes in, whether it be love, whether it be for business, but it's usually an offer that just sounds really good. And it could be something that comes from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So let's see why this is here. We have the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone's trying to make some sort of offer here, but it's like no matter how much they try to get this idea, or get this idea or this thing off the ground, it's just not working out. So it's someone who kind of like keeps going back to the drawing boards, but they're not getting the outcome that they may have wished for. But with the Hierophant in the reverse, whatever this was, guys, it wasn't meant to be there. Whether it's a person, whether it's a job, whether it's like a friendship, just anything. I just don't see it as a good idea. With the Fool card in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles, it's showing that this would have been detrimental, and maybe there was some sort of loss that you felt from this, whether it be financial or whether it's just feeling left out in the cold, that sort of thing. All right, the next card that you have is the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you could have been unhappy to not see that come through for you. Again, all the energies here, guys, could be vice versa. So if it's not something you're feeling, maybe it's someone that you're dealing with that's feeling this. And we have the Judgment card upright. So you made the right call. Okay, the right thing happened here. Someone may have just been unhappy with what that was. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe some of you wanted a reconciliation with somebody. For others of you, maybe there was something that may have been depleting you, where you or somebody else is being a leech in a situation. But there's something here that was just completely forced with this Hangman in the reverse. So something's forced, guys, and you guys had to end that. And maybe this is what made you become a little bit reckless, or maybe somebody around you was reckless. But with the Death card, that's a good change. That's shedding old skin. That's getting yourself to a position where now you can really deal with what's important, and you're changing things in your life that was not working for you. The last card that we have for the past is the King of Cups upright. So this could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you were dealing with. Let's see why this is showing up. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, maybe, despite the fact that there could be a lot going on in your head, and maybe you're not listening to your intuition as well as you should, there's something that comes in that's going to make you feel very good and very abundant. If this isn't attached to finances, then it could just be attached to you just feeling good. But you're in a situation here where, for some of you, maybe there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius involved in this, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because we do have both of those energies. But if we're just looking at this as energies and not, necessarily people, then I see you guys being really, really strong in something where your passion is there and your desire is there and the love that you have for something is there. And you're in a place where you just don't want any conflict with it. So I see, very strong characters here, or very strong energies, rather. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So while all of this is happening, it's like you have these powerful energies around you. There's something that's still ending, but you guys have let go of conflict here. Okay. For some of you, maybe it's just friends that are helping you. You have the King of Pentacles here as well. So you guys have a lot of strong energies with whatever this is. And the strong energies come in with you letting something go. So it's kind of like opening your world to a place where you're going to have these very solid energies and people around you because of what you let go of. And you're allowing yourself to now build because of what you let go of. Okay. The King of Pentacles will technically be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So every single energy came out here, guys. Okay. Now, in the present moment, the first card that you guys have is the Six of Swords. So this is when we have difficulty with moving away from a situation. So I do see you guys definitely transitioning out of something. All right. But it was all an illusion. Seven of Cups. All right. There was a smoke screen in front of you with whatever this was. All right. And it was leaving you stuck. With the Eight of Swords, guys, this is a mental card. All right. Yes, you're losing faith in having something, but with the Eight of Swords, you're not seeing things for what it is. And most tarot decks, the Eight of Swords is shown as somebody who has a blindfold over them, and they're usually sitting within, a circle of knives. And each knife, like, it has like 2-3 feet, in between them. So they're able to move out of that situation, but they're choosing to be blindfolded. They're choosing to stay there. Okay, but they're not being held there. So right now, your worst enemy is going to be your thought process. The most limiting thing in your life is going to be your thought process. So change that thought process. Let's put this card in the reverse and let's get past whatever it is that you guys are going through. Okay. The next card that you guys have, which is the center of your reading, is the Three of Cups. So this is actually perfect for your birthday time because it's showing that this is, socializing, celebrating, going out, having fun, being with friends. We have the Nine of Swords, but again, you're still in your head about something, even though you should be having a good time here. Okay? And you have the Three of Pentacles. So your life is, definitely growing in certain aspects where there's places that you're going to be appreciated and where people are going to build you up. And, there's a lot of people that you could be meeting and coming across. So the only problem I see so far, Gemini, is your thought process. Okay, but I see great things here, and I see a lot worth being happy about and just celebrating. All right, the last card that we have for this present moment is the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this is when we make a very solid decision in regards to something. We have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So for some of you, maybe there's some sort of betrayal that's happening here where you could be arguing with someone, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or something that kind of ends abruptly. But with the Page of Swords in the reverse, if this isn't you, like, not talking to someone at this point, then it's going to be you speaking to them and there being a harsh sense of communication between you and this person or these people. Okay. For some of you, maybe this is something that has to do with finances with the King of Pentacles, if it's not a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around. Okay, but I see you guys having to boss up and realizing with the Chariot in the reverse that there's something that you're just not in control of, but you have to release that burden. It's a huge weight off of your shoulders, whether you see it as that or not. Okay, so moving into the future, guys, again, you guys are really just worried about something that you have to let go of here. So let's see why this Ace of Cups is in the reverse. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Whatever it was that you guys are letting go of or that you're going to let go of, you're going to realize, if you haven't already, why you do need to. With the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the World card, this is something that, can really put you in a position where you feel reckless or where you're doing certain things where you don't even, it's like you can't even recognize yourself, okay? Anytime we're in a position with people or a job or anything like that that makes us like this, you have to remove yourself from that because we all have shadow elements. We all have, our shit, our ugly sides, but there's going to be certain situations or people that trigger that. Okay, so learn what your triggers are. Why do certain people make you feel that way? Or why do certain situations make you feel that way? And remove yourself from the equation. Okay, you guys have the Queen of Swords as your next card for the future. So you just really doing what I just said, cutting out things that just aren't working for you, standing strong within yourself, cutting off anything that may have been toxic in your life with the Devil card here. And you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like there's some sort of secret that comes out here, guys, where you're realizing something was just toxic or it wasn't good. And again, you guys have to cut this out whether you want to or not. So this is also, also keep in mind, if there's anything that you're doing that you may not want other people knowing, it might be best to just refrain from doing it, because there are secrets that do come out here. All right. But it does show that at the end of all of this, you do dodge a bullet. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this is something that there would have just been way too much conflict, guys. And now with the Four of Wands, you're very stable, okay? So what is it that makes you feel this way? What makes you kind of act out of your element? Whatever that is, it's time to lose faith in it and let it go, guys, okay? So with you guys ending things, even if it's in a problematic way, you dodge bullets and you find this immense, stability here, okay? All right, guys. So I'm going to pull you 3 cards of advice, and then I'm going to pull an oracle card, and we'll see what's up for guidance. Let me get 3 cards of advice for the sign of Gemini. It's funny that the song on right now is Stupid by Rihanna, where it's just like, I don't want to do this. This is dumb. So I feel like that's the position a lot of you are in, where it's just like you're looking at yourself and it's just like, damn, I lost myself in this. It wasn't the best idea. I'm smarter than this. Ace of Wands, Tower card, 5 of Swords. Okay, with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, this is seeing something for what it is. Everything being out on the table. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys hear that train. But there's a new beginning here that could really, really change things. And maybe the change with this new beginning could be conflicting. So maybe this is what you guys are avoiding getting back into. But let's clarify it and see what the story shows. Why is this Tower card here? We have the Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Swords. So something that was imbalanced that you guys have to cut out of your life in order to have a new start. So I don't even see this new start being attached to what you should have, or that you should be avoiding. I just see this as a new start just in general that comes in because you avoid something that's conflicting. Because you're cutting out something that's conflicting. You're going towards something you're going to be passionate about. And with the 9 of Swords in the reverse, any worry or anxiety that you had, it moves away, okay? And it could be a huge change either that has to do with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this could be something financial where things change for you, in a huge financial sense. Okay, so let's pull you guys an oracle card. Now, these are Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Let me just put this up right. Okay. Card of guidance does the sign of Gemini need right now? Well, we'll look at these two. That's fine. That flipped. Okay. So you guys have creation and submerged coming out here. Now, I do read these cards the same way I do tarot, so I'm sorry if it's like a new style for you guys. But what this card talks about creation is just that. Being in a place where you can be more playful with yourself and have that childlike just excitement towards life and the new projects that you want to bring into your life. Now, with submerged, when this is in the upright, it's showing that there's something that you're not seeing as deeply as you should. Okay, with iceberg, it shows that, or it talks about rather, that only 10% of most icebergs are visible. So the rest of it, the 90% of it, is all underneath the water. With this being the reverse, there's going to be something that really, really comes to light with you being vulnerable. Okay. where you're seeing a situation fully for what it is, where your feelings and your emotions are really coming out in a strong way. So something that wasn't being seen before, guys, is going to be seen. And this could have been something that was holding you back from being as out there as you should be in life. But don't be afraid this month to really be able to speak your emotions, or to truly see things for what it is, okay? And not put, make sure that you're not playing house or putting a smoke screen in front of you that can only derail you in the future. So honestly, I just see something strongly coming to light. And to be honest with some of you, it's going to be something that maybe it's a truth that you didn't want to swallow, okay? The best way for you guys to really get through this, just with how I'm seeing these cards, is to just be still, okay? Just be still for a moment, especially if this is something that's heavy. What got you to this place? Why do you feel like you may have lost parts of yourself? How do you avoid this in the future? What do you want for the future? Okay, because that your energy, a lot of it kept coming up in the reverse. So there's a need to kind of take a step back, okay, and ask yourself, is this truly what you want out of life? Is this truly what you need in your life? Where's this recklessness coming from in your life? What's making you or causing you to act in a way where you're not following the potential that you have, where you're kind of just taking the back seat on something, or just a crazy seat on something, okay? So there's really, really something here that you guys need to address. That's really what I see. And I see a lot of denial in whatever this is. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable, guys. Don't be afraid to reach out for help if you need it. But again, something will come to light. It might be uncomfortable for you to deal with, but it's something that really, really stabilizes you. And I feel like it's something that is absolutely necessary, and for a lot of you, inevitable. Okay. So, guys, I love you so much. I'm going to be posting a poll in my community section. So I'm going to do two bonus readings for you guys. It's usually right after the birthday season that I do it, but I'm going to be posting that. So you guys just choose the bonus reading that you would like, and then the top two are the readings that I will do. So again, if you guys want to check me out on Instagram, it's High Vibrations 44. And if you want a personal reading, and I am letting everybody know this, but as of now, guys, I do offer a 30-minute reading, and then I offer a question option on my website, which is highvibrationswithliz.com. But I am getting to the point, guys, where I'm just feeling very depleted when it comes to personal readings, and it takes up all of my time. Like this whole week, I've worked probably like 60-70 hours, and I still have so much to do, and I just feel like I'm constantly like trying to swim to the surface with this. So because of how large the demand got, I'm gonna slowly start backing away from it. Before, I didn't used to limit any of the readings that came in, and then I limited it to 3, and now I just limit it to 1 a day. So do let your friends and family know if you have been wanting a reading, or if they have been wanting a reading, to do it soon. Only because I'm going to stop doing it hopefully within 3 to 4 months, just so I can focus more on YouTube, focus more on family, focus more on traveling and other projects that I have going. So I hope you guys understand that. Sending you guys so much love, and happy birthday, Gemini.